1 week ago we started our journey when we landed in San Juan and then drove across the northern coast of Puerto Rico toward Rincon and then continued down and around to the southern coast. We checked out the dry forest and the mangrove beaches. We went through Ponce and through Santa Isabel, and then we continued up through the interior of the island out to the ferry terminal, took the ferry to the island of Vieques, spent a very quick night on Vieques, and then headed back to the mainland to see El Yunque rainforest, and now we were finally back in San Juan to actually explore. Once we dropped off the rental car, we headed out to the area for the taxis. Now, we didn't know this ahead of time, but there is one single line that everybody has to get into to wait for a taxi, and this seemed super inefficient. We were in line for over half an hour, and we ended up still paying over $25 to take the very short trip from the airport to get into Old San Juan. I feel like if Uber was a thing, it would definitely have been cheaper. We battled through some afternoon traffic to get into Old San Juan, so I was really glad that we did not try to drive ourselves or bring the rental car here. It's definitely a good choice. We found our Airbnb, and this one was actually just a regular hotel, even though we booked it online. Yeah, a little kitchen area, fridge, microwave, oh, coffee maker, score.
Oh, sick. Oh, that's the same one.
Yeah. We're in. It's neat that we have our own entrance too.
Yeah.
It just goes right onto the street. Oh wow. Yeah. TV and everything.
Yeah. What? There's frogs in this apartment.
Oh, just stop it.
There's some frogs.
That's so neat.
Yeah.
We get to sleep in a loft. Alright, you better not sleepwalk tonight. That's yeah. It'll be your last time that you ever sleepwalk. Jeez, there's like no space in between these bars. I think you're gonna sleep on the right side of the bed.
All right.
Where'd you go?
It's like that's our entrance, but we can probably come in here.
Oh, this is the main. Oh, as I fall down the stairs. Oh, neat.
I wonder if you can go upstairs. The roof.
It's probably just more rooms.
It's like to the roof though.
Oh. Oh, I see. Is there like a little sitting area? Okay, you wanna go walk around?
Yeah.
It looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
A lot of traffic.
Yeah, that's why we didn't drive.
A lot of traffic.
It's like Ocean City.
Yeah.
He's down there or something.
You wanna go down?
Check in.
Well, yeah, because that one video they were saying they found parking in San Juan somewhere.
Yeah. Expensive.
But it was expensive. Yeah, that's why I figured we'd drop off the rental car and then just do our San Juan thing.
Yeah, that's smart.
Probably more of a hassle.
Even this.
That's La Perla.
Oh.
That's where they filmed the video for Despacito.
What?
I've never seen it. I've just heard. No, you don't even know. It's the Justin Bieber music video.
It is.
Gosh. Oh, so the wall right here was built in the 1760s when they used horses and wagons, and then 2004 it collapsed.
Wow.
And then they had to take it apart and put concrete things in.
Ice cream or whatever it is.
And then you want to walk down there? Ice cream time. Patrick found the Puerto Rican equivalent of shaved ice. Oh my gosh.
Alright, cherry and grape.
Okay. These are cone-shaped piles of shaved ice with really, really sweet sugary syrup poured over the top of them. Once we were full of sugar, we decided to go over and check out the cemetery that is right on the waterfront in Old San Juan. This was a part of the trip that I was really looking forward to. I just think old cemeteries, especially the ones with ornate grave markers and statues, are just the most interesting things. You have to take this tunnel walkway that goes through the wall and brings you down to the cemetery level. The dates on many of the graves were difficult to read, but we found some information that said some of the graves date back to as early as the 1400s. Now, given the location right next to the sea in a place that is prone to being hit by hurricanes, I'm sure that these graves take quite a beating from storms and weather. So it makes sense that a lot of them were difficult to read. But overall, the area is beautifully maintained. It is obvious that there are groundskeepers that come through regularly to check everything. The ground around the graves is a very interesting kind of spongy artificial grass that they put in to make everything look uniform. It's a little bit strange to walk on it.
You get to see this side of the fortified walls.
The outside of the walls. Do you want to go into the fort?
Yeah.
Yeah. Mausoleum wall on the back of the cemetery seemed to have quite a bit of damage. The area was roped off so that you couldn't actually go up there because a lot of the cement was crumbling. What are you doing, doggy? I easily could have spent the rest of the day wandering around the cemetery, looking at the graves, taking pictures of the beautiful sculptures, but Patrick wanted to head back up to the top to go check out the fort.